Hey everyone, it's Kayla here, and today I'm sharing a layout and process video for Scrap Squad, and I'm going to be using Scraplift 4 for today's inspiration. And I'm going to be using the Unconditional collection by Rosie Studio. And now this is a new brand to me. I've never used Rosie's Studio products before, but I've obviously seen a lot of people mention how beautiful they are, so I had to give them a go. And I knew I had some really pretty, cute baby girl photos from when Darcy was younger, and obviously, like it has been for the last couple of years. My goal is to try and get some of these earlier albums complete of TJ and Darcy. Mainly TJ because obviously he's now 10. But obviously now and again it's nice to do something pretty and girly. So I do like to pull out a Darcy photo. So this is one of Darcy when she was a baby, and this was taken in I think either 2015 or possibly early 2016. And she was sat in a little bouncy chair and she had the biggest smile on her face. She was such a smiley baby. And you can see in this photo her little dimples as well, which she still has. She still has those cute little dimples when she smiles. And it's just a really cute photo of her. And I thought this collection worked really well with this photo because of the pinks that are in the photo. There's some pink in her blanket and in her bouncy chair as well. And then just to the side you can't really see, but there's a little pink soft toy in the photo as well. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm cutting down some strips of paper. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but in the top right hand corner you can see a small image of this week's lift. So I'm cutting down some paper and I'm creating my banners, ready to layer those up on my background. And I've picked out this gorgeous white with pink hearts. It's a slightly off white or a slightly different white to my cardstock anyway. I think it is slightly off white, but it's very pretty anyway. And then I've gone for a blue with little white hearts on. For this collection I did get the 6x6 paper pad as well as the 12x12. Now I don't normally do that. I don't normally get the 6x6 paper pads, but I must admit the price of these is absolutely fantastic. Compared to a lot of scrapbooking collections, the price definitely stood out to me. Such reasonably priced, and obviously we know scrapbook collections can work out quite expensive. And I got most of this collection. I think it was just the kind of the journaling project life cards I didn't get. And I think it only cost me about £40, something like that. So, and that's for a full collection, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. And as well with the die cut pieces, you get 2 of each as well in the pack, which I think is absolutely amazing because you always have that favourite die cut, and once you've used it, it's used. Where with this, if you've got a favourite, there's 2 of them. So it makes it, I think, a little bit easier to use some of your favourite pieces. So I've laid up my pattern papers. I've also got another blueprint. It's white with a blueprint, and I've torn the edges of that. Looking at the original layout, there was some torn paper down the side. So I have tried to kind of mimic those layers in the original layout. Now I'm just cutting down one of these banners a little bit more. Because once I cut my photo down and then back it with some white cardstock, I wanted it to kind of fit nicely within there. And that's what I'm going to do now. Just cut down my photo. I take about, how much do I take off each side? Not much. I think it's only a couple of centimetres off each side, and then, or it might be like 1/4 of an inch off the top, and then 1/4 of an inch off the side. And then I mat with some white cardstock. At the moment I am using an old paper pad just to get it used up, but it's white on the back, so I thought, well, if no one's going to see the print on the other side, so I might as well use that up and get it used and out of my stash. So yeah, so now all my papers are stuck down. I did distress the edges of all of them. I also added a border on my layout as well. I just felt like it needed something. So I've gone for this gorgeous pink pattern paper from the 12 by 12 papers. And I distressed the edges of my white cardstock as well. So now I'm going to start layering in some die cuts and having a flick through this collection, because obviously I hadn't used it yet. This is my first layout with this collection and it's just absolutely beautiful. I kind of wanted to use everything. So I'm having a look through the die cut flowers, which is a separate die cut pack, and it's pretty well packed full of florals. And I'm going to start layering in some of those florals. I'm also going to have a look through the sticker book shortly and bring in some stickers, as well as what else do I bring in? I think I bring in some gems, and various other things, bit of chipboard as well. So I do bring in quite a few pieces on this. Like I said, there is so much to work with at such a reasonable price that you don't mind kind of adding lots on a layout, and I really do like to add lots of embellishments on my pages, which is quite funny because when I first picked up scrapbooking again in 2017, after having a really long break because I had young children to look after, I didn't really include many embellishments on my pages. They were very, very minimal. A photo, maybe one or two embellishments, and a title, maybe some pattern paper in some form of design if I was scraplifting. But embellishments, I didn't really add quite that many onto my pages. So it's quite funny seeing some of my older layouts from when I first got back into scrapbooking after the long break to where I am now, and I really do feel like I've kind of found my style, and I do like to add quite a lot of embellishments, and I do like to add in those little details that kind of finish the page off. So I do like to have lots to work with, and I've definitely got to a point with scrapbooking where I kind of know what I'll use as well, and try and avoid purchasing the things that are going to end up left over in my stash at the end of a collection. And I've also found as well, I never used to scrapbook with collections. I used to purchase a kit, which really helped actually get me back into scrapbooking. And it really helped me find what I liked, what kind of embellishments I liked, and what kind of patterns and prints of paper that I liked. But now I definitely can kind of avoid those pieces that I won't use, and just get the things that I will from a collection. But embellishment wise, I definitely like to have lots and lots to play with, just to help me build up my clusters. So I've had a look at the chipboard now. I'm looking through the sticker book. I've got some butterflies on here, as well as a few wordy bits. I've got this little kind of, I think it's like some sort of tab piece or something along those lines with hearts that I've added to the top. On the original layout, they had some banners and what they call a label sticker up there. So I've replaced it with that. And this is where all my embellishments are now stuck down. I'm just going to come in with some of those little finishing touches. So I've pulled out the gems that come with this collection, and they're so pretty. You get 4 different colours in a variety of sizes, and they also have like some gold kind of shimmer inside them, and kind of a glittery look. They're really pretty. Definitely prettier in person than on the image for sure. And I'm having a look at the Puffy stickers. I don't think I use any of those on this page. Definitely loving this brand for the fact that there is lots of little pieces to work with. They're just perfect for finishing off those clusters and adding in those little details. And then I finish off, I think, with these gold hearts, and I just add those to my clusters, and they definitely finished my clusters off, and I really love how they look. There's a lot of gold foil in this collection, which I do love a bit of gold foil. So yeah, and then I will come in with my Jen Hadfield Gold Mist, and I kind of sprinkle that all over my clusters just to add in that final little bit of sparkle. So I'm really pleased with how this page has turned out, and I really can't wait to do some more layouts with this gorgeous collection. Here are my close-ups. Thank you so much for watching, and please do check out the Scrap Squad Facebook group and join us this week with this week's lift. Thank you for watching. Bye.